So Robbie, a disappointing 4-0 loss on the road at New Road to Billericay. How would he sum it up? It's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, no, difficult. But, I think personally, if I'm being brutally honest, there was just levels to their team and not levels to our team. I think they've got a really good team. I think we helped them in many aspects of the game. But, they've got a strong squad. They've got a strong squad of players. I think they'll be in the top 2, top 3 come the end of the season. But, yeah, just the same old, too easy to play against, not aggressive enough in the box. Just a lack of quality in certain areas. And the hardest part, Pete, is, just these interviews, I'd imagine the supporters saying, it's the same thing. Well, if you want to get someone else to do them, what I mean? It's just the same old saying that we're not strong enough, we're not aggressive enough. And no disrespect to Cray or Wingate to a degree, when you get opportunities at home, we're probably a better home team than we are away from home right now. And we're going through that transitional side of it. That's the hardest part. I don't want to go on talk about it, but we're in that crossover period of, and we're trying to find out whether the players that we're bringing in are good enough or not good enough. And that's the hardest part, because, like I said to you, we haven't got this magic wand that we can bring these really good players in that just make us all of a sudden click. And also, we haven't got the financial resources to just go and start bringing people in and thingy. And the bottom line is, when you look at it, and I've said this truthfully, that, and I just told the players before the start of the season, when you looked at our squad, you thought, we'll have a really good squad of players. We couldn't get a bit better in certain areas, but we had a good squad of players. And within 1 week, it's compounded by whatever circumstances he is, and that's not an excuse. It's facts. It's not. So now it's a case of we're having to rebuild on that situation, and it's not going to be easy. And we're going to have some difficult days. We are going to have some difficult days, and we're going to have some lighter days when we beat Cray or we beat Wingate. But it's not. The process has changed a little bit to what we had and what we've got now, and that's from no fault of anybody's. The clubs, in my opinion, the players, myself. That's just the cards that get dealt sometimes. But you've seen the players trying. They're trying to the end, but we just didn't have enough quality in certain areas. A, to keep the ball out of our net, and B, to score a couple. But it's always the same when you concede, and you concede in the manner we do. It's very difficult to recover.
Well, I suppose one good thing is it was only 4-0 today, Robbie, wasn't
it?
Really?
Yeah, I know. Listen, that's how you look at it, but it's still disappointing. Of course it is. It's not great. But like I said, keep going back to it. We're in that period where it's difficult at the minute, and we just got to keep rolling our sleeves up and trying to get better, working hard on the training pitch with the players we have at the minute. And if some come back, great. And that's the reality. Is you're just in the dressing room there, and you look to your left and you see the players that we've got here that are not stripped, and it's. But it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. We just weren't good enough, and the best team won by a mile. And congratulations to Gary. He's got a good team here. He's got a really good team. They look a lot stronger than last year, and unfortunately for us, we just look a little bit weaker. Yeah. And that's the reality of it, Pete. It's the reality of it.
Have we got any update on the injury front? I know there's a few that are near in return.
Well, I wish. But yeah, when we say near, I mean.
How far's near? Yeah,
we thought Tommy Block was near 2 weeks ago. Now he's not near it. We thought Lucas would probably be there, but this is all ifs and buts, to be honest, Pete. It's not trying to be played down. It's all ifs and buts, mate, to be honest, because I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know Blocky's situation. And you might say, well, the manager should know. What I'm saying is I don't know how far along he is or where he is. Yeah. I know Lucas has had some treatment, but we don't know how far he is or whether it's going to work. Yeah. We don't know. Anderson's long-term. We know Robbo's long-term. We don't know about Hayden at the minute because he's got a niggle. Harvey's tried to play and then picked up an injury today. It is what it is. I mean, and I'm not saying that disrespectful to the supporters of the club, but I mean, what else can I say? They're the facts. And I feel sorry for the supporters who come today, great numbers, and the fantastic supporters, and they deserve better. But it's not through the want of lack of trying or trying to be better and doing it, because even the players, from no fault of it, they're down. They're down, and it's hard. The staff are down but we have to regroup and try and be together, and that's the only way how you get through things in life. On football fields is digging in, staying in it together, and hopefully that'll turn. Now, the hardest part is when we've been beat. We've been heavily beat, apart from Chichester, which was heavily beat because of the circumstances. And that's alarming because we don't just get beat 1-0 here. You know, it could have been 7, but we get beat 1.
Yeah.
You know, when we get beat 1, and it's part of my process. Is we've got some players that are playing that possibly, you know, aren't up to the speed, and I don't know what else to say. You know, you know, I'd like to thank the supporters for coming down, and it's tough for them, and I get it. But I can assure you now, you've got me as a manager and the staff. We're trying hard, but Pete, I'm not saying it funny. It's not easy to recruit players and bring these players in when we've got that many injured that are in a situation we're at. It's not that easy, mate. And if it was, great.
Yeah. Well, we got the Senior Cup and then FA Trophy coming up in the next 2 games, Stenning and away next week. Sittingbourne. And again,
we'll try and feel the game. We'll try and feel the team Tuesday. I mean, I'm not.
It's going to be tough with Harvey's injury now as well.
It's we're absolutely bare bones, and it's not. Like I say, it's. I don't want supporters thinking he's just saying it is what it is, but I mean, what else can we do? So, like I said, apart from all be together, and like you say, the lads are trying. They're trying, just in areas when probably not good enough, and that's the reality of it.
Cheers, Robbie. I appreciate it.
Top man, Pete.
Cheers.